Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? This is your friendly neighborhood beer guide. Some friends of mine got together and decided that we should share poetry. Not much of a poet, but I've had a few beers and we'll recite some here just to see how it goes. I have decided to devote this night to that most pure of poetic forms, the limerick. Don't worry, I'm going to keep it clean. We're not rhyming anything with Nantucket today. Let's get started. Every man has beliefs he holds dear, where his faith is unshakably clear. My belief is devout, with no shadow of doubt. I believe that I'll order more beer. Wisdom in limerick form. Always more beer. Let's continue. A stout is the best of the breed of the dark beers that sustain one in need. It imparts a warm feeling, but sets the mind reeling if too many are quaffed without heed. I say quaff away all the beer you can get. Now, we haven't talked about my hat yet. What do you like? Did you like the hat? Look at that. Look at that. Pretty good hat. Not too shabby. Don't get excited. It's just paper. But it looks pretty good, huh? All right, well, let's continue on. Hopheads think this beer's a dud. For others, their favorite is Bud. Wiser folks say, just drink what you may. Your beer doesn't make you a stud. You may have noticed a theme here. Well, most of these are going to be about beer. Uh, go with what you know. What can I say? Oh, pity the innkeeper's plight when his customers, night after night, order only pale brew and brown ale eschew, for his dark is much worse than his light. Pun. You gotta love puns. I really like puns. I know it's pretty good. In the word eschew. Did I say that right? Because I don't know. I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. Let's continue. A brewery worker named Fred had a barrel fall onto his head. Weren't you hurt? I did ask, being hit by that cask. I was lucky. 'Twas light ale, he said. Get it? It was light. It wasn't heavy, so it didn't hurt when it fell on his head. But yeah. Okay. At this point, I'm going to add a little to my hat here. I have some bunny ears. I'm going to put them on here like that. You can almost see them all. I think it works pretty good. This video was really targeted at some specific friends of mine, but I have decided since I'm going to humiliate myself, I might as well do it on a global scale. So I'm going to put this out to everybody. For any of you who have not been reading Of Gods and Bunnies, this is a project that I've been involved with for a couple of years now, where we are writing a fantasy story and just going on and on. I think it's very well written. I'm a little biased. My contribution to this blog has been very minimal. All the really good writing, all the dramatic stuff and the action and the character building and everything, that's other people writing. They're good. When you get to the parts that are really silly and just seem like they don't belong, yeah, that was me. But I really want everybody, check it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's all right. But, give it a read. You can go to godsandbunnies.blogspot.com and read the hundreds of entries we've got there now. Anyway, that's my plug. Let's carry on with the limericks. On the chest of a barmaid from Wales, was tattooed the prices of ales, whilst on her behind, for the sake of the blind, was exactly the same, but in braille. That's one of my favorites. I like that. You get it. It's in braille to the blind people. Anyway. All right, I'm going to do one more. That's it. This one actually has nothing to do with beer. I just thought it was clever. So let's see how this one goes. I'm almost out of beer anyway. There was a young lady named Bright who traveled much faster than light. She set out one day in a relative way and came back the previous night. Get it? Physics humor. You gotta like that. I did. I thought it was funny. Anyway, that's all the poetry I'm going to do. Y'all are probably glad about that. I'll see you people around. Let's, have some fun sometime. Drink a beer. It's good stuff. Good night.